Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Hi.
morning. Hi, Ed.
Good morning.
Joyce. We're all here.
Yep, good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning. Okay. So I hope, Ed, I tried to send you a text message, but it says that I don't have the right, I don't have the right connection. Because I sent the quotes to all of you last night. Were
Yeah.
you able to get and open them?
I've opened them. I haven't looked at them yet. I've got them.
I got the mail that you sent, the message yesterday that you sent with the 3 different proposals. Let
Okay.
me see. I should have them,
Okay, good.
but I don't want to lose
All
the
right.
signal.
So, yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
lose you. All right.
Nope.
Whoops. No, that's good.
I'm going to stay here first
Okay.
before.
Okay. Going through these, unfortunately, to a certain extent, we're looking at apples and oranges, because they're not identical proposals. On the L&L contracting, that it only includes 6 feet of ice guard, not the entire roof, and it doesn't include any wood sheathing. And I'm sure that after 40 some years, there's a lot of rot in the underlying plywood layer. The advanced construction includes ice guard on the entire roof, and also replacing, let me see, all soft and rotted plywood replacing. The quote that they gave, they said it would probably, because the price of plywood has gone down considerably since June, that it would be at least $2,000 less than they quoted, and they would give us a credit on each sheet of plywood that as necessary. So it's difficult to compare the two of them. L&L, the base price would be $18,800, but that doesn't include a lot of what I think is necessary. I mean, what's your opinion, Ed, about ice guard, and for example? I mean,
Well,
I would want the entire roof.
If we're not going to touch it again for 100 years, I would definitely think you should put the ice guard down now. The whole roof.
I think it's,
Mhm.
yeah, I think so too. I think it's a good investment for the long term.
I agree. Yeah.
So I'll ask L&L to update with ice guard throughout. Are you familiar with either of these contractors?
I know the advanced owner. That's about it. I don't L&L. I may know them by faith, not by business. Put it that way.
Luke Cotnoir is the principal there. I think they're out of Morris. Yes, they are. They've done a ton of roofing in the area, and some buildings in Kent too. They took the chimneys down and covered the holes for us, just so that we wouldn't have animal incursions through the roof. I think either one of them. I went to Bob's Roofing, which was one of the recommended contractors. He has retired from doing roofing work, but
Right.
he highly recommended advanced construction. He's referred quite a few jobs to them since he retired, and he said he's had nothing but good feedback. They seem very cooperative and flexible, and they said that they would be able to give us a start date within 2 weeks of, finishing our chimneys.
Great.
Joyce, do you have any idea from the chimney people what their schedule's gonna be now?
I have not heard back from them. I call them twice a day.
Oh, Joyce.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, maybe I'll start double teaming you and call them myself as well. See if because that's gonna hold us up.
Well, actually, couldn't the, well, yeah, we don't want the people on the roof building the chimneys, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
What was your thought?
How long are these people gonna hold these prices for?
Well, I think the prices are going down, not up now.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately, we never heard from the treasurer last year that there was this special fund we could have used and done this work a year ago.
No, what I'm saying,
when
are they gonna hold these roofing prices for 60 days, 30 days?
They gave me the prices in June.
Right.
I contacted them this past weekend and asked
Right.
them if they could, if there would be price adjustments since the price of materials has gone down significantly since June. Advanced Construction was very upfront about saying, yes, they would, that plywood in particular has come down. I mean, at one point plywood was like $100 a sheet.
Right.
And now it's, maybe a lot less than that.
It's down to
I'm waiting
75.
to hear back. What?
Right. It's down to 75 right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they said they would give us $25 per sheet off of the June price. And I'm waiting to hear back from L&L Contracting. But L&L doesn't include any plywood at all in their proposal. So it looks like it's a lot less, but in fact, we're going to need a lot of plywood, I think, because this roof hasn't been replaced in 40 years, more than 40 years. And I can't imagine that there isn't a lot of rot in the underlying layers. And I don't know when they can start. So my tendency would be to go with Advance because it's all inclusive.
Agreed.
As long as we
But,
get the chimney people there.
What, Ed?
What?
As long as we can get the chimney people there at a reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think choosing between the two, I think Advance makes a lot more sense. And I put a lot of weight in Bob Squelia's recommendation as well. I've worked with him. we were very good friends. So I just trust
Yeah,
him.
well, I did too. And I'm pleased that enough time has elapsed since he started referring people to Advanced Construction
Mhm.
a year or so ago, that he's continued to get good feedback.
And he would not have started referring if he hadn't done his homework first anyway. So I think
Right.
that makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense when you look at all the stuff that L&L does not include. That yes, you're right. We probably are going to need. It just doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. So, so we have, I think 38,000 more or less from the Emily Hobson grant. And of that, Joyce, do you have there the chimney quote?
I do. I'm sorry. I'm working from two different desks here. I'm having technical
Okay.
difficulties. The chimney price was $4,110 and flashing was $1,220. So
What was the, okay, the flashing was not included in the 4,110.
No.
1,220 is the flashing.
so it's 5330.
Okay. You might ask them when you talk to them
Mhm.
if the price of the flashing material has gone down, because that was one of the things that shot up in the last year too.
Okay.
It hasn't to my knowledge this week, anyway. Copper has not gone down,
No.
so,
not down in the last few months.
no.
Okay. All right, so that's probably solid. So that would be 24, 850. Okay, 30,180 between advanced construction and the flashing. And then to that, we need to add, I think it was about $5,000 for the rotten crown molding and the extension of the roof.
And that has to
Um,
be done before they shingle also.
The extension, yeah.
Yeah.
So advanced construction, has in their description of work that they would coordinate with the carpenter on doing the extensions and the crown molding. And we would use, remind me, Marge, the name of the carpenters.
Oh, Rick Gallagher?
Yeah,
I'm forgetting his son's name, but Gallagher, yeah.
let me see if I can pull up
Built right.
there. Yeah. Okay, 5,000. Yeah, and to extend the eaves, 5,000. And then there's the crown molding too. So we're going to be eating up most of the grant, if not all of it. But this is a big step forward to get this work
Yeah,
done.
I think that's what the money is there for, and I think it's just a crying shame that nothing has been done up until now, so this is the chance to do it. We let it go, any of this stuff go, they're not gonna, I just think it makes sense. We've got the ball rolling. Thank you, Zan. The money is there. Let's use it up. if we can.
Okay. Okay, so we just need to stay on the chimney, people. And should we take a vote? Are we all in favor of working with advanced construction?
Yes,
Yes, yeah, Yep.
Ed?
yep, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So I'll let them know that we'll keep them in touch with the time schedule. And I think they have a big enough crew that they can get to this pretty quickly as soon
great.
as they have the get-go. And then on there, the only options on theirs would replace the soffit and fascia boards with boral. I'd like to see, I know boral is controversial because it's not wood, it's a synthetic, but and the trim boards in the area above the patio. Well, we already did that though. Oh, there's some work there that needs to be done. That would be an extra $1,000.
I would do it if you can.
Yeah, and there's also an option to replace the gutter in the front of the house. I don't feel good about metal gutters. I mean, what's there now is a wood gutter, but it's undersized for the size of the roof and it's not lined. So I think we need to clarify what we're going to do there. There's an option there to replace the damaged wood gutter on the front of the house with a 5-inch metal gutter with leaf protection, plus gutters and leaf guards over the entrances only, and a new gutter color to be determined with appropriately sized downspout, including replacement of rake boards as necessary to accommodate larger overhanging eaves. That's a $5,600 extra. But we had talked about this before and decided that we would not have gutters throughout. We would increase the overhang so that with a metal drip edge. And we would perhaps replace the front gutter with a larger wood gutter that's lined and larger downspouts.
Mhm.
But that may require, it doesn't come with leaf guards. I mean, I'd like to see a sample of what he's proposing here to see
That's
what it
what
would look like, because
Because there's some great metal gutters out
Yeah.
there now, look like wood,
Yeah,
and they're a lot lighter than
Um,
your wooden gutters. So
yeah, don't require as much support.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
think this
let's ask him to see a sample of
Sure.
that, what he's
Yeah.
proposing.
because I think especially given the possibility of putting a leaf guard in, I think on that high roof gutter, it's just, the town is not going to maintain it.
No,
they've
you
got
gotta-
plenty of other stuff to do, and I don't have an
Yeah.
issue really, depending on what the gutter looks like. I don't have an issue with a metal gutter on the Swift house. It's been up, the house is, it's been changed enough that I think that's a good a fair enough compromise to make.
Okay, so I'll ask him to give us a sample so that we can all eyeball it
Yeah.
and see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so is there anything else we need to discuss right now? I think that's it.
No, this is great.
We need also to see, a sample of, there's that one, as you're looking at the building from the side, from the east facade, where the entrance porch is,
Mhm.
that goes into the main room. The molding under the eaves, the top molding is in terrible disrepair. And that we need to also see a sample of the molding, the replacement
Right,
molding.
right.
See if we can find something that's complementary and close to the existing. And that would be Rick Gallagher, I guess.
Yeah.
And what color are we proposing to put on this roof? We never
Pardon
really
me?
we never really discussed what color shingle we're going with.
Right. Well, he's going to give us a full range of colors to look at
Oh, good.
Okay.
so that we can pick a color.
Because as soon as it's available, I would like
uh,
to get it.
Ed, you're coming in and out for a
What-
second. What did you say?
As soon as
Yeah.
any of these people are available, we need to move quick so we can
Yeah.
can get going, because it is August. So
Right.
Right. Okay.
so it's just something that everybody should start thinking about in their back of their own minds, what color shingles.
Yeah.
preference,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So a little bit prepared.
Okay. So from advanced, we need a gutter sample. And we need the color selection on the asphalt roofing. Anything else we need from them or that's not clear?
Not that
No.
I can think of.
Okay. All right. If you think of anything else, share emails and I'll proceed with talking to these guys. And I'll be back in Kent by the end of the week. And we'll see what we can get. And in the meantime, Joyce, you and I can tag team and with the chimney operation, because that's really going to hold us up if we can't get that moving.
So
Um,
the selectmen's regular meeting got postponed till next week, so I will put this on that agenda and let them know that you guys are recommending the hiring of advanced construction so that they can officially approve that.
Okay. And if you need anything else from me for that meeting would be Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, correct, at 6:30.
Okay. Okay. I'll try to be available to answer questions.
Okay.
If not, I'll have the information and I can answer it too. So,
Okay, okay. All right, thanks, guys. Short and
thanks.
swift, and
Very
and
good.
I think we're ready to move ahead as soon as we can get the contractors there.
Sounds
Good.
good. Zan, thank you so,
Yep.
so much
Yep.
for keeping this going.
Well, you're welcome, because I want to see it done.
Agreed. See you later.
Bye.
Okay,
Thank
all
you.
righty. Thanks, guys.